What's up, world? It's your boy DJ47. Thanks for tuning in to our YouTube page. If you like what you see, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to us as we hit you with new videos every week. 1.
You're now listening to the sounds of KDPG Radio. Keep the party going.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy DJ47. It's another episode of the One Shot Deal podcast, and we got a little guest in the building. You know, she's a model, she's an actress, she's a singer, she's a winner of a pageant.
Correct.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Meylin.
Meylin.
Meylin. I apologize. Just, you know. Just give me a little smack in the head every time I say your name wrong, and I'm like, that is how we gotta do it, right?
Will do.
So how you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here today.
Ladies and gentlemen, she drove all the way down from Tampa, and if you don't know by now, we all the way in Miami, Florida. How long was the drive?
4 hours. Yeah, I wasn't driving though.
You wasn't driving? Who was driving?
My boyfriend.
Your boyfriend? What's your boyfriend's name?
Alejandro. You can tell him Alex. That's fine.
Alex? Mm-hmm. Alex is in the building as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex, all fairness, you know, after hearing this interview, the people are gonna hate you. Well, at least a man is gonna hate you and I'm like that. Like, wait, she's not single? Oh, boo.
Nah, we're good.
Wait, let's get to the beginning of this episode right here. You know, first thing, how you dealing with this whole pandemic thing? How's it going on?
I mean, good. I think. You know, I don't worry about it too much. I don't participate in the chaos.
Oh, no, it don't stop you from doing what you're doing.
Just have to be more careful. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. That's it.
All right. That accent right there. Where's that from?
Cuba.
Oh, so you originally from Cuba?
Yeah, born and raised.
Born and raised. Mm-hmm. So you just moved out here?
I moved in 2013.
2013.
When I was 13 years old. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, seven years ago, about right. Mm-hmm. So that makes you 20 now.
Yeah, 20.
Oh, she's not legal just yet. So when are you gonna officially be legal?
January. So we're still waiting.
You're still waiting? Well, I'm going to be the first to say happy birthday. Sorry, boyfriend. And all. I'm the first one to say happy birthday, you know, like that. I cheated, but, you know, I'm the first one, you know?
Happy birthday. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So your family is originally from Cuba?
Yeah, my entire family is Cuban. I live here with my mom, my aunt, my uncle, but my dad, my brother, and the rest of my family is in Cuba.
Oh, you got a whole big family over there. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what's up. How many brothers and sisters you got?
I mean, not. I only have a brother, but okay. I do have a lot of cousins. I do have a lot of aunts and uncles.
You tell that to the boyfriend, right? Like, listen, I'm just saying, you know, shade.
Yeah, you know, whenever I go to Cuba, I have to buy a lot of stuff.
You buy a lot of stuff?
For everybody.
Oh, you can't go empty-handed at all.
That's a tradition. Everybody knows. Like, if you're Cuban, you know.
Okay. So let me ask you, so what are you getting yourself into? I know you came to show love over here and do a photo shoot for What Are You Drinking and all like that. So is that what you main focus on modeling?
Right now, yes. Right now, I'm actually studying. I'm starting to get an associate in art, in dramatic art. So right now, I'm kind of focusing on modeling. You know, all the actors cannot start doing modeling work. So that's what I'm doing right now, trying to focus on modeling and then eventually transition into actress and acting jobs and stuff.
So that's your main goal. So your small goals right now is doing a little modeling here and there to lead to the main goal, which is
exactly. Because right now we don't have a bunch of acting roles because of the pandemic and everything else. Everybody's just getting ready to start rolling. But yeah, especially in Tampa, we don't have as much of a acting community as in other places. So focusing on that kind of stuff, coming to Miami, doing those jobs as well, are helping me a lot, especially since I'm going to college right now. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Look at that. She's beauty and brains at the same time, yo. That's what's up, man. You're a... So if you got a call to go out to LA tomorrow, you hopping in the flight and going, or you can say, whoa, I can't just pick up and just leave, you know?
I can. I have to, that's what I'm doing right now, studying the roles that I want to play eventually. So whenever they come, I'm ready to go. But everything comes at the right time.
What type of roles are you looking to?
Mostly dramatic, because I love to cry on camera. I don't know why, but but any kind of stuff, I feel like I'm very open to any kind of roles right now. I want to be a multifaceted kind of actress.
Okay.
So any role that comes my way, eventually I want to be able to do anything, because I want to be in the entertainment and communication business industry. So you have to be able to be flexible and be able to transform yourself or like turn into whatever they're asking for. So eventually.
So you have no limits when it comes to acting?
No, right now, no. I'm trying to like, I mean, might have my limits, but the point of having them is to force them and to try them and face them, so you can like keep on growing and growing and growing.
Okay, you're trying to break down the walls. And all
exactly.
Like no limit.
Limitless. Mm-hmm.
So, by wanting to be an actress, what type of movies did you enjoy watching, like shows and movies?
Yeah, like I said, like dramatic movies, kind of like for family dramas, familiar, that kind of stuff. You know, where you see the girl running and then the man goes running after her, and then she turns and. You know, that kind of stuff, romantic kind of stuff.
The Notebook? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Is that your favorite movie, The Notebook? Or The Titanic, huh? You want your boyfriend to hold you up in the Titanic?
Oh my God, I cry so much on those two movies. Like, so much, you have no idea. Oh, but I do like that kind of stuff. Yeah.
So am I wrong that I fell asleep on both of the movies? I still can't watch it straight through without falling. Did you fall asleep watching them, or you watched it all the way through?
I actually watched it all the way through.
All the way through.
Did you cry? That was the question. Did you cry? No.
Yeah. Even if you did, don't say it on audio like that. No, he didn't cry.
I'm proud. Like, I did for both of them. Like, so much.
Yeah.
Like, so much. You have no idea.
So what would be your top 5 favorite movies?
Oh my God. Why do you put me this? Okay. I don't know. These are like kind of like old movies. It would be like 10 Things That I Hate About You.
Oh, I actually like that movie. I don't know if I should edit this part here, but I did like that movie, though.
Yeah. I like that one.
It came out before you were born. That was 1999, I believe,
I know,
right?
but I mean, I was born and raised in Cuba, so we have kind of like old stuff.
Oh, it came later on.
Exactly.
Okay.
So,
but I'm not knocking it at all. I'm very impressed, ladies and gentlemen. When she was doing the photo shoot, she knew all these old school songs. I'm like, what do you know about this? My nephew around your age, and he don't know about it. I mean, I must have did a bad job raising him.
that's what happened when you were born in Cuba. Like I consider myself like I had a childhood from like the 90s, because everything that I grew up with, it was the same thing that people in here, like older people in the United States, grew up with.
Yeah.
So like I had the same childhood of people that are older than me. So that what happened.
Oh, okay. But let's not escape those little 5 movies. What was the first one? Was 10 Things I Hate About You?
Yes.
We got 4 more to go.
I mean, I do like The Notebook.
The Notebook.
And it's very dramatic, but I do like it. And, oh my God. Sandy Meets Harry, I think is the name of it. That movie?
Oh, Harry Met Sally?
I said it backwards. Yeah, that one. That's
Okay.
it. I think that's like a very refreshing movie, a very funny. You know, like the scene when she's like faking an orgasm.
Yeah.
That's actually very funny as well. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, like I'm just gonna leave those 2 space blank, because like I kind of like change my favorite movies around.
Okay.
It's just based on how I'm feeling. I just like to watch a lot of stuff. I like to listen to a lot of music, watch a lot of movies, like different stuff. Get as much as I can, so I can
as much knowledge as possible.
Yeah, exactly. So you can like use it eventually for anything that you might want to do it later on.
Yeah, it sounds like you're a romantic, because the movies she named and all, they're all like, little romantic comedies and all.
I grew up with those movies, so that's what I want.
So by us talking about movies that we watch and these stories and all like that, this is the part of the show that my audience would like me to ask you. Can you tell us a story?
Yes, of course. It
could be a story about anything.
Yeah, so last year, my boyfriend and I went to Colombia.
Okay.
We had an amazing time, but the hard part was actually getting on the flight to Colombia because the day before we went to a festival. So
what was the name of the festival?
Oh shoot! The rabbit hole or
Follow the
something.
white rabbit.
Follow the white rabbit.
Oh yeah, I see that you guys follow the rabbit instead of going to Colombia. Okay, I see where this story's going. Continue.
And we had a great time at the festival, but then we couldn't sleep. And at like around 4 a.m., we have to drive all the way to Orlando, rent a car, and then drive all the way to Miami.
Okay, so from Tampa to Orlando to Miami.
Yes.
So how long was it from Tampa to Orlando?
2 hours.
And then Orlando.
No, but we went to the festival. From Tampa, we went to the festival.
Okay.
We party on, blah, blah, blah. And then around 4 or 5 a.m., we drove to Orlando.
Orlando.
Yes.
That's
and
the
then,
2 hours right there.
Yes. And then from Orlando, we came to Miami.
And that's what, 3-4 hours?
No. I mean, from Tampa is 4 hours to Miami. So from Orlando, 5? Yeah, around,
It's around 3 to 4, depending on where you're going.
I mean, it was around the 5 a.m.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're calculating the 2 hours of Orlando, that's 7 hours plus the partying at the same time. You know how she didn't want to leave that out. I'm like, oh, so you drove 2 hours from Tampa? Whoa! Don't forget, we went to the rabbit hole or whatever and partied. Let's not leave that out.
I mean, I fell asleep all the way from Orlando to Miami. Like, I was gone. And then we had a rented car, so we drove to the Miami airport. What's the name of the big one? Like, the big Miami airport? Like...
Miami International Airport.
Oh, yeah, that's it. And we got lost.
You got lost in...
Yeah, and we lost our flight.
Oh, you missed the flight?
Yes. And we had to pay $300 more to get in the other flight that was next. So we almost didn't actually go to Colombia, but we did. Luckily, I have those $300, and we were able to get on the plane, and we actually had such an amazing time in Colombia. If you guys want to, you guys are thinking about going to another country, like, you should check Colombia out. It's beautiful. Eventually, we went to Medellin. A lot of mountains, a lot of fresh air, beautiful people, clubs, a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of stuff. I had such an amazing time. It was great. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard about that place over there.
I don't know what you heard, but it was great.
I just heard it was a nice place to go visit, just like what you're saying.
Okay.
I mean, I heard other things too, but I mean, I also heard it's a nice place to go visit.
There are a lot of stereotypes with Colombians in Colombia, but yeah.
Well, remember the stereotypes everywhere. It's either you choose to listen to it and I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that because of he say, she say, or you're gonna be like, it is what it is, and you go to experience it for yourself.
I did have an amazing time, and I would want to go back like as soon as possible. But like with the coronavirus and everything else, but such an amazing time. It was a crazy, 24 hours in order to go to the airport. But we did have a lot of fun at the festival, at the journey that we had from the festival to Orlando, to Miami, to Colombia. And we actually went from Miami to Panama, and then from Panama to Colombia. So, we didn't stop for 2 days.
No, can't stop, won't stop. Take that. Look at the Miss Puff Daddy over here and right there. You know, you guys are traveling. I was talking to your boyfriend earlier, and I'm like, man, I'm the type of guy to get up and just go and all like that. And now I'm hearing this story. I'm like, oh, I guess you guys beat me. I'm talking about driving up to Orlando or something. You guys are talking about going to Colombia and Panama City and this and that. Listen, enjoy life because I mean, never lose sight of that and enjoy the moment. I always say, create a moment and enjoy it because, sometimes when I go out of town for maybe a day or two just to go to a concert and all, and it's always something memorable and like that. So don't stop having that momentum. You guys go out and enjoy your life and all like that.
That's right. Yeah, you have to keep on looking at other stuff to open up your mind and be open to new perspectives, new stuff, new information. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what type of music was being played at the Chasing the Rabbit?
Oh, I think it was electronic, right? Like techno, that kind of stuff.
He don't remember. He just remembered the drive. Because you said you were sleeping.
Yeah,
that means he was driving.
Yeah, I fell asleep all the way. I needed that nap. It was a good time. It was a good time.
No. Next time, just pass out in the back seat so she's forced to drive and all.
That's what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna be the one driving.
You're gonna drive. You're gonna thug it out. So you could drive right back up tonight.
Yes.
So you drove today and drove him right back
No,
up.
he drove here. I'm gonna drive.
But
back.
basically, you guys took the drive today.
Yeah.
Can't stop, won't stop, huh?
You said it.
Yeah. And what are you gonna go do? You got a concert to go to. That's why you're rushing right back up there.
No, because like tomorrow I have a photo shoot around 2 p.m. So I have to get ready. I have to get my good, nice, like 4 hours of sleep, I guess. So, and I do have another photo shoot later on at like 7 p.m. So I have to get ready for that one as well. So I can't stay over. I can't stay in Miami. So I have to leave.
Oh, that's crazy. How long you been doing this, like this modeling?
I mean, I think for like 2 years by now. I restarted after I won the pageant that we were talking about.
We gotta get into that as well.
Yeah, I'm currently Miss Latina.
Oh, you currently?
Yeah, I'm Miss Latina Tampa.
Ladies and gentlemen, we in the presence of a goddess right now. She says she is. Yeah. She is currently. I thought she was gonna say, yeah, I was a pageant like 2-3 years ago. Like he just said it. Yeah.
I mean, I was supposed to turn in my crown, but because of the coronavirus and everything, we couldn't do the ceremony.
Do you have the crown with you?
Not right now. I have it at home.
Damn.
I mean, I do have pictures, but But yeah, I'm currently Miss Latina Tampa until they crown another queen. So that's that. And I forgot what I was saying before that.
We were just, getting into how long have you started?
Oh, yeah. So I restarted after I won the pageant, and kind of like my fire reappeared, and I started again. But I've been doing entertainment, communication since I was in Cuba. I was in a guitar orchestra for 2 years. I was taking acting classes. I took flamingo classes. I was in a chorus. I used to sing a lot, so it's kind of like in my blood. Like since I was born, I wanted to be involved in this world, this industry.
Nothing's gonna stop you, huh?
No.
She says she sings. Do you think we can get a little note or two, like 1 or 2 bars? La, 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 la,
Oh
la,
my
la,
god!
la, la.
Like anything?
Anything.
Oh, I mean, I don't have any of my own songs.
Yeah, it doesn't matter,
Okay, anything, okay. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. There you go.
Damn.
Thank you.
I mean, she says she got to leave, but there's a recording studio right there.
Put some Brazilian music and you'll see.
We got beats, we got everything. I'm like, damn.
Thank you. I try.
I don't see you going anywhere but up. Honest to God,
Thank you.
Just the dedication that you do. Like you come down to do a photo shoot, then you're going back up to do a photo shoot. You do got a beautiful voice. You're not just auto tuning anything and like that. So that's great and all.
I hope not. I have to use that.
Let me see. Open the door. See, someone ringing at the bell. Like, who's singing that? Someone knocking the door. Like, who's singing that beautiful notes and all like that? I was gonna ask you, how did you get started in the pageant? What made you want to do that?
So, I mean, I was sitting down at my house and I was just like, I need something. Like, I need something to not to do, but like, I need something to like redo what I was doing back in Cuba to kind of like awaken that desire that I wanted to keep going in the entertainment industry, like get more connections, be a little more involved, because there was this period in my life that I was working a lot and I kind of didn't have the time to do what I wanted to do, and I forgot for a second, and then I was just like with myself, wait, remember what you want.
Yeah.
Remember what you're here for, and you have to find something that is gonna kind of like make you remember what you're here for, where you want to go. So I decided to participate in the Miss Latina Tampa pageant. I had such an amazing time. I met a lot of beautiful girls and beautiful women as well. So yeah, and I won. Beautiful day. Alejandro was actually there with me. I cried. I got my crown. I got to do what I love, and such an amazing time. Yep, and it still is, because I do get the opportunity to go to radio stations, talk about my experience with Miss Latina. I did get a lot of opportunities with photo shoots and other stuff. So I'm very thankful and grateful for that opportunity that I had to be Miss Latina Tampa.
Well, I think you deserve it. You know, just had this conversation we're having and all like that. Anything else you've done?
I mean, I did mention, back in Cuba, I did a lot of stuff. But here in the United States, when I got here in 2013, I was kind of more like focusing in the fact that I was in a new country with my mom, and we didn't actually had a lot of experience. We didn't know any English at all. And I have to start in middle school, then transition to high school. And I kind of was just focusing on getting good grades, making my mom proud, and I kind of like forgot the path, like I was saying. And so eventually I decided that although this career that I want and that we want is kind of like hard somewhat, so we have to still focus, and we have to keep on thinking and seeing that goal that we want at the end of the tunnel, and have fun while we're at it, because if you don't have fun, then what's the point of getting there? So I decided that that's what I wanted to do for my life. So there he is.
So what I'm trying to figure out is, this is another part of the segment that I do. Mm-hmm. And this is an interesting question for you, because I want to know, what are your fears?
I do have stage fright. I do have stage fright when it comes to singing. Like, I have sang before, and I didn't have such a good experience with it, and it actually made me get stage fright. So.
Well, maybe that'll lead into the next thing where it says, tell us another story. Why don't you tell us that story? Because you have a beautiful voice. There should be nothing to be stage fright. But tell me, let's hear that story.
I just think that I do get nervous and I do get anxious, but as I get older, it gets better. Yeah. So the story that I was trying to tell you was back when I was in, not even middle school. I was in 7th grade, and there was this competition in Cuba that you didn't get to win anything, but it was just every single school would bring a chorus, a song, and someone would sing it, and I was the person singing that solo, and there was a bunch of people, and I didn't feel like I was prepared enough, and then I went to sing the first two verse of the song, and I did horribly, and then my face got red, and I started crying, and everybody in my head, everybody was laughing at me, and I started crying, and everybody was trying to console me, but it ended up being an experience. It ended up being being something else. It didn't stop me from keeping on, going at it, singing, and just doing what I love. But it was a very bad experience, especially because I was just a kid. I'm still a kid, but I was such a little baby back then, and that happened to me, and I was just fuck, what happened? Everybody's here. I didn't sing well. I'm crying. Yeah, it was horrible.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, as a little, I ain't gonna release my age and all. I mean, I'm sure they already know and all, but the older you get, the more you care less, mm-hmm. And you're very talented, so I don't think any of that should stop you. And then if you mess up, just be like, I meant to mess up. I mean, you don't get it? I'm an actress. That's what I do.
Yeah, this is art. It wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, speaking of acting, do you also think about writing?
What do you mean, scenes and stuff?
Yeah, scripts and all.
The more that I learn in school about script analysis, learning the way that you're supposed to read a script, interpret it, the more my mind plays with scenarios. And I'm the kind of person that, if you can ask my boyfriend, I'm always overthinking stuff and creating scenes on my head. So that would be like a very natural thing for me to start writing because I already created a bunch of stuff in my head. So yeah, I feel like one day I could actually like write something because I do write my own songs. I'm not putting so much effort into it right now. I do have some songs, but they're in Spanish, so they're not in English yet. So I do feel like eventually in the future I can keep on like eventually starting to like write. Mm-hmm.
Well, I can tell you a story you should write, that Tampa to Orlando to Miami story right there. That's a movie. That's a comedy movie right there. Like everything went wrong. You had fun, but then everything went wrong. From there.
We laughed so much afterwards, but during that moment it was terrifying.
Yeah.
Terrifying. We went crazy, for real.
Well, let me ask you, here's a question for you. Why are you blessed?
Why am I blessed?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I'm blessed and I'm grateful for it because I have my mom, I have my family with me, I have the great, wonderful opportunity to be here today and to come to the United States to be able to have more opportunity because in Cuba, I don't know if you don't know this, but in Cuba there's not as much opportunity, not even a chance to actually get an opportunity to do what you want.
Yeah.
So I'm very blessed and grateful for being here today, being able to follow my dreams, being able to set my goals and know in the back of my head that the only thing stopping me from meeting those goals and achieving those goals is myself. So that's one of the things that I'm grateful for, and my family, of course. Always my family comes first.
Yeah. If you were able to have dinner with anyone in the world, dead or alive, and you could pick their brain, who would it be and why?
I feel like it would be Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay. That's a good choice.
Let me explain.
Okay.
So the first one, because I told you that I cried a lot during Titanic. So that's like, I like that movie, but that's not like the first one. No. So the first thing is because he's such a good actor.
Yeah, it's really good.
And I would like to get notes from him and contacts. The second thing, it would be because of the work that he's doing, supporting the planet, how he's being a channel and being able to, and how he's trying to communicate more information to people about climate change, how we have to protect our nature, how we have to protect our animals, our earth. Like that, I admire that from him because he doesn't have to do that kind of stuff. Yeah. That's just him, the type of person that he is, and I just feel like that connects with me a lot because I feel like I'm that kind of person as well. That when I get famous,
yes, you gotta Go ahead. I'm going to tell you something about those words of affirmation.
When I get famous, I will be the kind of person that I would use my influence and I will use my platform in order to let people know about climate change, the earth, and like how the environment plays such an important role in our lives. So I kind of like connect with him and that kind of stuff as well.
Yeah, I like the way how you changed. You corrected yourself. Because I was telling your boyfriend about a book called "Awakening Giant Within" by Tony Robbins, and he says that you got to change your vocabularies and like that. And exactly what you're doing is actually correct and all. And I mean. And you're at the age of 20, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I see, I mean, you're very smart for your age. You know, I can tell you at that age, I was hungry, but I wasn't as smart as you right now and all like that. I was a dumb little kid running around, you know, this ain't about me, it's about her, so let's get back to her. It ain't about me, and like that, you know. So I guess I'll lead into this question. Any regrets in life so far?
I mean, that I didn't start sooner. That's like... I don't know why, like, that's my thing. Like, sometimes I look back and I feel like I could have done stuff like so much sooner that it would actually help me even more. But, you know, like, we don't have to, like, think about that stuff. We just have to focus on the moment. Things happen for a reason. So, yeah, you know.
Yeah. I mean, this is a question I like to ask a little bit older folks, but I don't know. Let's go back.
Go ahead.
It's like, what would you tell 15-year-old you? Anything different that you know now at the age of 20?
Oh my God, I don't think I know that much, but I would be like, love yourself more, think about the future even more, and at the same time, don't care about people think.
Yeah.
Because eventually, you being unique is what's gonna take you far.
Yeah, definitely don't care what people think. What I learned in this industry, like I produce music, right? Some people be like, that beats is whatever. And then some people like, yo, you're a genius. So how do I be called a genius and then sing whatever?
Yeah.
Different stroke for different folks, right?
Exactly.
Everything.
You don't have to. There's so many different perspectives, so many different forms and types of thinking that you don't have to worry about, like most people, because most people are not gonna get you. Like they're not gonna get where you're coming from. So why are you gonna focus losing energy and wasting energy on those type of people?
Hey, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, he slimmed down for Hollywood. And he realized that he wasn't feeling good about himself because of that. So he, instead of catering to Hollywood, he made Hollywood come to him.
Exactly.
So don't change your beliefs and all.
Correct.
So what's next for you?
I mean, right now, like I said, I'm focusing on finishing school. I want to have that foundation, like good foundation, in order to eventually go on to more serious acting roles, like focusing on modeling as well, kind of like creating a very good foundation so I can, whenever I go up, I can do anything. Like I don't have to stop. I already have the knowledge and the information in order to like transform myself. If it's a movie, I'm ready for it. If the drama, a comedy, I'm ready for it. If it's like modeling, like runway fashion, I'm ready for it. Like anything, since I already prepared myself emotionally, mentally, and physically, I'm ready for it. So I want to focus on myself and like build myself from bottom up so I don't break.
Okay. This show right here, I like to interview people to see, where their heads at in their careers and all. And the goal is to push you guys and to have you guys sound interesting for people to look you up, which that's the question I'm going to ask. Where can we find you? But originally, my other guy was supposed to be here. He was supposed to be the episode of What Are You Wearing? So let's knock these out real quick.
Well, right now I'm wearing jeans. And I'm wearing a What You're Drinking t-shirt. Because we were just doing a photo shoot.
Okay.
So I'm still wearing the t-shirt. And I actually love the fact that you gave me one of the t-shirts. Thank you so much. I really loved it.
No
so
problem.
Thank you.
Well, what type of fashion do you do? Like what type of designer or brand?
So there are like some days that I look homeless, and there are some other days. But whenever I go out, I like to be very, very high up. Like I don't like to like dress up like urban in some kind of way. I like to dress up a little like higher than that. I don't know why. That's my style. That's like kind of like the fashion that I like. So I'm kind of like
don't apologize for your fashion. Just just let us know. So what are you wearing? Huh? You wearing the red bottoms and what is it?
I love dresses. I had this like whenever I was like 15 to 17 that I was only wearing dresses like for parties and stuff.
Any name brands or?
Oh my God. I don't like to like waste a lot of money on clothes, to be honest. I like to be affordable. Not cheap, but I like to find good things at good prices. So I like to shop in Ross, find those like Michael Kors, like that kind of like brands, but not like so expensive.
She said, I look so good. I make Kmart look good.
I try.
So where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram as Meylin, Meylin official 124 for my birthday. And on Facebook, you can find me as Meylin Gonzalez with a Z, like the Gonzalez, Zalez. So, because like there's like different spellings for Gonzalez. So there you go. Meylin Gonzalez on Facebook and Meylin official 124 on Instagram. Those are the two main platforms that I use right now. So go follow me, please. Thank you.
All right. Meylin, it was a pleasure having you come by, show love to the team and all like that. And honest to God, I see nothing but moves all the way up. And if there's anything on my behalf that you think I can do for you, just you got the number, I got you. You know,
I'll let you know.
Recording studios here for you and like that. You know, whatever you need. You know, if I can make a call or two and like that. It was a pleasure meeting you. It was a pleasure meeting your boyfriend, your man, I should say. You know, he's a grown man. He was out here giving me some stock tips and all like that. I'm gonna, you know. And what was that book you said I gotta get?
It was Be Here Now.
Be Here Now. It's one of Steve Jobs' favorite books, correct?
Yeah, by Roz something.
There you go. Just
Roz,
Google it. You'll find it.
You'll find it. Like that.
You don't have to worry
Meylin,
about
it was a pleasure again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Same.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
What's up, world? It's your boy DJ47. Thanks for tuning in to our YouTube page. If you like what you see, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to us as we hit you with new videos every week. 1.